if n is a positive integer, what is the 10th digit of n? How many digits does n have? We don't know, but at least it should have 2 digits, right? At least. So let's define n as something like this. Okay, where a is the units digit, b is the 10th digit. And perhaps it has more digits. We don't know and we don't care. What is the 10th digit? So we want to know the value of this digit. The second digit counting from its right. Statement 1 says that the hundredths digit of 10 times n is 6. If you multiply a number by 10, it is like writing the same number, writing this, and adding a 0 at the end. So we would obtain a number like this. This is what 10n looks like. And in this number, what would be the hundredths digit? It would be the third digit counting from the right. So this is the units, this is the tenths, this is the hundredths digit. And they are telling us that the hundredths digit, that is b, equals 6. So we have an answer to this question. We have a unique value for the digit b, or the 10th digit. Statement 1 alone is sufficient. Let's analyze what happens with statement 2. The 10th digit of n plus 1 is 7. This number, n plus 1, how do we obtain this number? Imagine you have number n, like this, and you add 1 to this number, and you do the sum. According to the algorithm of the sum of positive integers, you first add the units, then the tens, and so on. So what is the sum of a plus 1? We don't really know, right? Let's say it is a certain digit x. Then what is the next digit here? Here there is nothing in this position. So it is just b? Well, we don't know. We know that 7 is the 10th digit of this result, of this sum. And we don't know how many digits the sum has, but at least it should have 2. But then let's analyze this. What could be the possible values of x? A plus 1 could be a number. For example, imagine that a equals 1. 1 plus 1 is 2, so x would be 2. If a were 7, 7 plus 1 would be 8. But what would happen if a were 9? If a were 9, then you would be in this scenario. Digit b, digit 9, and this plus 1. You would have 9 plus 1, 0. You would have to carry 1 unit and add it to b. And you would have 7 here. 1 plus b would be 7. And if 1 plus b equals 7, that would mean that b equals 6. But if a were a digit other than 9, for example, 7, you would have b, 7, then 1, and here, 7 plus 1, 8. b plus nothing, 7. So from this, it follows that b would be 7. We don't really know what was the units digit of n. And because of that, we would have 2 possibilities for the value of b, 6 or 7. So statement 2 is not sufficient. The correct answer choice then is statement 1 alone is sufficient, but statement 2 isn't.